It's your boy, the legendary Robert Winder, host of Hear Me Out. And this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to hear me out on this subject here. I'm not going to talk about the Bears draft as a whole right now. I'm not going to give it a grade. I'm going to save that for later on. I've seen all the experts do it and gave the Bears a grade. I'm not going to even talk about the first two picks, Poston Loveland, Go Blue, and Luther Burton. I'm going to talk about what the Bears did and what Ryan Post did to address the trenches, the most important part of any football team. You win from front to back always. I'm here to talk about the 41st pick, Ozzy Trapilo, and I'm here to talk about Jamar Turner, the third of the second round pick that the Bears done got. And let me tell you, when the Bears first drafted and I saw Ozzy Trapilo's name come across there from Boston College, I'm not going to lie to you, a big question mark came across my head and said, what are they doing? Because that was not a name that was mentioned. I understand when Calvin Banks was gone at that ninth pick to the Saints and Josh Simmons from Ohio State and a couple of other guys gone. There was a left tackle from Minnesota who was the best tackle in the Big Ten last year that was still on the boards. But the Bears chose to go with Ozzy Trapilo from Boston College. So when I first seen his name, I was like, what are we doing? But then I did with any smart football person and a coach in his own right myself. I put the tape on. And first thing I noticed was how big that he was. And then I read his measurables and I said, that matches up. This kid is 6'8", long arms, 316 pounds. That kid's a monster and he looks like it on tape as well. He was two-time All-ACC player. They say he's versatile. He can play. I don't like that. I watched the tape and I saw him play majority of the snaps in his last season at Boston College, all 12 games at right tackle. His junior year, all the games at right tackle. 2 years in a row, that's 24 starts at right tackle. Of course, they moved and shaped him a little bit when his freshman and his sophomore year, but he played majority at right tackle and was all ACC at right tackle. So like I said, the kid's 6'8". So I put the tape on and I was like, okay, let's see what's going on. So I'm looking at it from my eyes as an offensive line coach. And what I did see was that he's quick for his size, 316, the long arms, very, very good, very good. And he was solid, very agile, very quick, very physical in the run game, which I love. I love the fact when he was at the point of attack, he was able to hold his own and move people out the way. And you should be able to do it. 6'8", 316, move people out the way. The combo blocks, I'm speaking offensive line talk, the combo blocks, he was able to go down and double team and get kicked to the linebacker. And he did that with ease. And his pass rush, that's sometimes where he ran into trouble. And I watched a lot of his film and mainly his tape when Jared Verse was at Florida State. And I saw how he matched up with Jared Verse. Jared Verse is physical, strong, aggressive, and he's fast. Trapilo held his own, though. He had sometimes and some issues with pass rushers when they got into him, when they finally got into his 6'8" frame. But once he kept moving his feet and he got his hands on them, they were stoned. But like I said, I do like the fact that he was dominant at the point of attack and he was able to get to the linebacker. And a fun fact, did you know that his dad and Ryan Post were teammates in college? I did not know that. I just found that fun fact out. So it was a little heartfelt for Ryan Post to draft his college teammate's kid, Ozzy Trapilo. So Ryan Post, if this don't work, it comes right directly to you. So this kid, I'm telling you, with him playing majority of right tackle, all the films that I watched of him, the writing is truly on the wall. All the experts are saying, the Bears are drafting him to start at left tackle. And the Bears they're going to put him at left tackle. And and Braxton Jones isn't ready to go yet, and the writing is on the wall. I'm sorry. So the writing's on the wall. All the experts have been talking. Oh, the Bears are drafting him to play left tackle. The Bears are going to put him at right tackle. He's going to be in a competition. Wait till Braxton Jones comes. The Bears did not draft a kid who played primarily right tackle to play left tackle. What the Bears did was the writing's on the wall. Pay attention to what's happening. The Bears took this kid to play right tackle because their intentions are to move Darnell Wright, who was a left tackle in college, and put him at left tackle to protect the Maserati that's back there that's going to be distributing the football to all of the offensive weapons that the Bears have acquired. Darnell Wright will be protecting Caleb Williams' blind spot. They're going to take their best offensive lineman over the last couple of years and put him back at his natural position that he played at Tennessee in the first place, and they're going to draft the right tackle, which they did, and put him at right tackle. And now your offensive line should be solidified. You have two young bookends and the old Grizzly veterans, Joe Tooney playing next to Darnell Wright. This is going to be a good thing for Caleb. This is a good thing for Caleb. Now he's going to be able to distribute the ball the way he should to Rome and to DJ, Luther Burden, Colston Loveland, and Cole Kmet if he's still on the team. This is a good thing. Ozzy Trapilo, good pick. And we're going to see how it works. I'm excited to get to camp. I'm excited to get to camp and see what happens. For Darnell Wright, write it down right now. You heard it here. Darnell Wright will be the starting left tackle for the Chicago Bears this year.